Have you ever felt a strange emptiness? A sense of blandness creeping in, even when life outside seems normal? Maybe you've been feeling tired, lacking motivation, and sometimes blaming yourself for being lazy or lacking willpower. But actually, this emptiness doesn't come from laziness. It often stems from something deeper, a lack of direction in life, a clear purpose to strive for. We live in a fast-paced world where what we have to do often overshadows what we want to do. Pressure from work, from society, from the expectations of others can sweep us along in a current without us knowing where we're going or where we'll end up. This feeling of being lost and disoriented can make us feel down and exhausted, even though, in reality, we're not tired of life. We're just missing a compass, a lighthouse to guide us through the ocean of life. When there's no purpose, our energy won't be focused, like sunlight not passing through a converging lens. It won't be strong enough to ignite anything. And then, stagnation and weariness will appear, not because we're lazy, but because we haven't found a reason big enough to act. Recognizing this is the first step for us to begin the journey of rediscovering enthusiasm and meaning in our lives. A heart-to-heart for those feeling weary. Perhaps right now, you're feeling a vague sense of emptiness. It seems like everything around you is dull, and your energy just drains away day by day. Sometimes you wonder, what am I doing here? And where am I going? That feeling, it's not pleasant at all, is it? It's like you're in the middle of a big road, but you don't know your destination. Life, is like a train journey. There are brightly colored carriages, lively passengers chatting, and beautiful scenery flashing by the windows. But sometimes we find ourselves sitting in an empty carriage, looking out the window and seeing nothing special, feeling like we're just drifting without any meaning. This feeling doesn't come from you being lazy or weak. It comes from you not having found the right ticket to reach the station you want. Some days, we just want to lounge on the sofa, stare at the ceiling, and let time pass. And that's perfectly normal. No one can always be full of energy, always know what they want and what they should do. Sometimes, we need a quiet moment, a space to breathe, to reflect. Just allow yourself to rest, to feel that emptiness. Don't try to force yourself to be happy, to be energetic right away, because emptiness and weariness are also part of life. They're like the low notes in a piece of music, necessary to create harmony, so that the higher notes, later on, become more meaningful. There's a small story about a traveler in the forest. A hunter got lost deep in the woods. He kept walking and walking, trying to find his way out. He was exhausted, scared, and felt all his efforts were useless. But then, he stopped, took out his compass. He realized that he had been walking in circles many times. Only by identifying his direction could he gradually escape the dense forest. You are the same. When you feel lost, that might be when life is reminding you to stop, breathe, and find your own compass. Emptiness isn't laziness. Many of us often blame ourselves for being lazy when we feel unmotivated. We look at others around us working hard, achieving success, and then we feel insecure about ourselves. But dear friend, the emptiness you're feeling isn't laziness. It's like a large ship unable to set sail without a clear course. It's not that the ship is lazy, it just doesn't know where to go. When there's no purpose, our energy gets scattered. It's like a river without banks. The water just spreads everywhere without forming a strong current. We might do many things, but feel that none of them truly bring meaning or satisfaction. That's when we need a destination to focus our energy. Perhaps you're feeling overwhelmed by everything. Too many choices or too few choices. Pressure from society, from family, from invisible expectations can make you feel suffocated. You try to live by templates, chasing what others think is right, and you forget to listen to your own heart. But dear friend, this emptiness is a signal. It's gently reminding you that it's time to stop, look within, and ask, what truly matters to me? Finding your life's compass. So, how do you find your compass again? There's no single formula for everyone, because each of us is our own universe. But here are a few small suggestions that might help you start this journey. First, allow yourself to pause. Don't rush into new jobs, new projects. Take some quiet time just for yourself. Maybe it's early in the morning when everyone else is still asleep, or a quiet evening after everything else is done. In that quiet space, listen to your own heart. Try writing down the things you love, even the smallest ones. A good movie, a delicious meal, a book you've read, a peaceful moment. Write down what makes you feel alive, even if only for a moment. These are the first pieces to help you understand yourself better. Then, think about your core values. What matters most to you in life? Is it freedom, creativity, connection, helping others, or something else? When you understand your values, it will be easier to make decisions, and your goals will become clearer and more meaningful. Next, don't set overly ambitious goals right away. Start with small, achievable things. For example, if you want to read more books, start by reading 10 pages a day. If you want to be healthier, start by walking 15 minutes each morning. These small goals, when done consistently, will create big changes. And more importantly, they'll help you regain faith in your abilities. Every time you accomplish a small goal, even something as simple as cleaning your room or learning a new recipe, give yourself a small reward. This isn't self-indulgence. It's how you acknowledge your own effort, building self-confidence and motivation to continue. Building positive habits and discovering yourself to maintain motivation and find direction. Building positive habits is incredibly important. Just like a garden needs regular care, our minds and souls need nurturing. Try starting with simple habits, like waking up a little earlier, spending time meditating, or journaling. These habits won't just give you more time for yourself. They'll also create a mental space for you to think, sort out your emotions, and organize your ideas. Continuous learning is also a wonderful way to discover yourself and find new purposes. Don't hesitate to try areas you've never considered before. You might uncover a hidden talent, a new passion you never realized you had. Reading books, taking online courses, or simply talking to experienced people in different fields can open new doors. Every time you learn something new, your worldview expands, and you'll gain more pieces to build your picture of purpose. Remember, the journey of finding purpose isn't always smooth. There will be times when you feel discouraged, wanting to give up. That's when you need patience with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't blame yourself. Instead, see these difficulties as lessons, as challenges that help you grow. Like a marathon runner, they can't always sprint. Sometimes they need to walk, they need to rest. But the important thing is they never stop. Living with purpose and self-love. When we have a purpose, life becomes much more meaningful. A purpose doesn't have to be something grand, world-changing. It can simply be becoming a better version of yourself each day, bringing joy to those around you, or pursuing a passion. Purpose isn't the final destination. It's the guiding light for our journey. It helps us focus our energy, overcome difficulties, and find joy in every step. Imagine your life as a garden. Without a clear purpose, that garden might be overgrown with weeds. But when you have a purpose, you'll know what kind of plants to grow and how to care for them to make your garden beautiful and full of life. Dear friend, remember that the journey of finding purpose and meaning in life is a personal one. Don't rush. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Each person has their own rhythm, their own path. The important thing is to be patient with yourself and to believe in your own abilities. Love yourself, even when you feel lost. Accept your emotions, whether they are sadness, disappointment, or emptiness. They are guides, reminders for you to come back to yourself, to find the path your heart truly wants to take. Take time to care for your body, mind, and spirit. Eat healthy, exercise, get enough sleep. These simple things can make a huge difference in how you experience life. And finally, don't forget to connect with others. Share your feelings with friends, family, or people you trust. Sometimes, just being listened to and understood can make you feel much lighter. Meaningful relationships can be a great source of motivation, helping you get through tough times and find joy in life. You're not tired of life. You're just waiting to find a reason big enough to live it to the fullest. Open your heart, listen to the call from within, and step by step, you'll find your lighthouse. This life still has so many wonderful things waiting for you to discover. Trust me, you'll find your way.